Dear students, in this video, we'll solve examples of practice set 5.1 from the chapter quadrilaterals. First example, diagonals of parallelogram WXYZ intersect each other at point O. If measure angle XYZ is equal to 135 degree, then what is the measure of angle XWZ and YZW? If OY is equal to 5 centimeter, find WY. So now we know that opposite angles of parallelogram are congruent. Therefore, x angle x y z is equal to 135 degree. Therefore, angle x w z is equal to angle x y z, since opposite angles of parallelogram are congruent by the property of parallelogram. Therefore, angle XWZ, therefore angle XWZ is equal to 135 degree. Now angle XYZ and angle YZW are the adjacent angles, and angle XYZ is equal to angle XWZ, that is opposite angles are equal. So now by the property of the parallelogram, adjacent angles of parallelogram are supplementary. Sum of the adjacent angle is 180 degree. So adjacent angles of parallelogram are supplementary. Therefore, angle XYZ plus angle YZW is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, angle XYZ is equal to 135 plus angle YZW is equal to 180. Therefore, angle YZW is equal to 180 minus 135. Therefore, that is 180 minus 135 is equal to 45 degree. Therefore, angle YZW is equal to 45 degree. Now, OI is equal to 5. So, OW is also equal to 5 because diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. So, diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other by the property diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. Now OY is equal to cube pi, which is given, and therefore OY is equal to length OW, which is equal to 5 centimeter. Now we have to find WY. So WY is equal to, between this will apply here, WY is equal to length WO plus OY, that is W dash O dash Y. Now WO is 5 and OW is 5, OY is also 5, so 5 plus 5, so put the values 5 plus 5, which is equal to 10 centimeter. So length WY is equal to 10 centimeter. meter. Second example, in parallelogram ABCD, if angle A is equal to 3x plus 12 degree and angle B is equal to 2x minus 32 degree, then find the value of x and then find the value of measure angle C and measure angle D. Now, in this quadrilateral ABCD, angle A and angle B are supplementary angle. Now, quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram, and we know the property of parallelogram that angle A and angle B are adjacent angles. So, adjacent angles of parallelogram are supplementary. So, by the property, adjacent angles of parallelogram are supplementary. Therefore, angle A and angle B are supplementary angle. So, angle A, measure angle A plus measure angle B is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, measure angle A is equal to 3x plus 12 plus measure angle B 2x minus 32 is equal to 180. Now, 3x plus 2x, bring together, 3 plus 2 is 5 and plus 12 minus 32 is equal to minus 20 is equal to 180. Therefore, 5x is equal to 120 will come on right hand side, it will become plus. So, 5x is equal to 180 plus 20 is equal to 200. Therefore, x is equal to 200 upon 4, 200 upon 5. Therefore, 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20, that is 40 degree. So, value of x is 40 degree. Now, angle A, we will find the value of measure angle A and measure angle B. So, measure angle A is equal to 3x plus 12, which is equal to 3 into 40 plus 12, which is equal to 3 into 40, 120 plus 12, which is equal to 132 degree. Now, measure angle B is equal to measure angle B is equal to 2x minus 32, which is equal to 2 into 40 minus 32, 2 into 40 is 80 minus 32, which is equal to 48 degree. Now, we know that opposite angles of parallelogram are congruent. So, by property, opposite angles of parallelogram are congruent. Therefore, measure angle C is equal to measure angle A, which is equal to 132 degree, and measure angle D is equal to measure angle B is equal to 48. Third example, the perimeter of parallelogram is 150 centimeter. One of its side is greater than other by 25 centimeter. Find the length of all sides of parallelogram. So let us consider quadrilateral ABCD. Quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. Let side AB be x centimeter. So let one of the side AB of parallelogram ABCD be x centimeter. Therefore, other side is greater than 25 by the given side. So BC is equal to x plus 25 centimeter. So BC is equal to x plus 25 centimeter. Now we know the property of parallelogram that opposite sides of parallelogram are congruent. Therefore, BC is equal to AD and AB is equal to DC. So BC is equal to x plus 25. So AD is also x plus 25. AB is x. DC is also x centimeter. And BC is equal to AD is equal to x plus 25 centimeter. Now, it is given that perimeter of parallelogram is 150, that is sum of length of all sides AB plus BC plus CD plus AD is equal to 150 centimeter. So, perimeter of parallelogram is equal to 150 centimeter. So, perimeter means sum of length of all sides of parallelogram. So, length AB plus BC plus CD plus AD is equal to 150. Now put the values of the sides of the parallelogram, which we have got. AB is equal to x, BC is equal to x plus 25, CD is x, AD is equal to x plus 25, which is equal to 150. Now altogether x plus x plus x plus x, there are 4x. Therefore, 4x plus 25 plus 25, which is equal to 50, that is 150, is equal to 150. Therefore, 4x is equal to 150 minus 50. 150 minus 50 is equal to 100 centi. 100. Therefore, x is equal to 100 upon 4, which is equal to 25 centimeter. So 4 ones are 4 twos are 8, 4 fives are 20. That is x is equal to 25 centimeter. Now we will find all sides of the parallelogram. So now AB is equal to DC is equal to x centimeter, that is equal to 25 centimeter, and BC is equal to AD is equal to x plus 25, which is equal to x plus 25 means x is equal to, here value of x is 25 plus 25, which is equal to 50 centimeter. So the BC is equal to AD is equal to 50 centimeter. Fourth example, the ratio of measures of two adjacent angles of parallelogram is 1:2. Find the measures of all angles of parallelogram. Now let us consider quadrilateral ABCD is the parallelogram. Let x be a common multiple to the ratio. So whenever ratio is given, you should give the common multiple x. So here the angles are in ratio 1:2. So let angle B is equal to x degree and therefore angle A is equal to 2x degree. Now we know that adjacent angles of parallelogram are supplementary. Therefore angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Therefore measure angle A is equal to x, measure angle A is 2x plus x, measure angle B is equal to 180. Therefore x 2x plus x is equal to 3x is equal to 180. Therefore angle x is equal to 180 upon 3, that is 3 ones are 3 6 are 80, that is x is equal to 60 degree. Now therefore x is equal to angle B. So therefore angle B is equal to x is equal to 60 degree, and angle A is equal to 2x, which is equal to 2 into 60, which is 120 degree. Now we know that opposite angles of parallelogram are congruent. Therefore, angle A is equal to angle C is equal to 2x, which is equal to 120 degree, and angle B is equal to angle D, angle B is opposite to angle D, xx, and angle A and angle C are 2x, so angle D is equal to 60 degree.
Fifth example, the diagonals of parallelogram intersect each other at point O. If AO is equal to 5 and BO is equal to 12 and AB is equal to 13, then we have to show that this quadrilateral ABCD is a rhombus. So here in this quadrilateral ABCD, AB is 13, AO is 5, BO is 12. Now we consider this triangle AOB in parallelogram. We consider triangle AOB in triangle AOB. This is the greatest side of the AB square is equal to 13 square, which is equal to 169. Now AO square plus BO square is equal to 12 square plus 5 square, which is equal to 144 plus 25, that is equal to 169. Therefore, we get here AB square is equal to AO square is equal to BO square. So in triangle AOB, we get that greatest side square is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. Then therefore by converse of Pythagoras theorem, triangle AOB is a right angle triangle. Therefore, this is the right angle triangle. AOB is a right angle triangle. Therefore, angle AOB is equal to 90 degree. Now we know that this is a parallelogram. It is given. So the diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. Therefore, AO is equal to 5. So CO is 5, and BO is also BO is 12. So OD is also 12, and they bisect each other at right angle. So diagonal AC is perpendicular to diagonal BD, and they bisect each other. Therefore, quadrilateral ABCD is a rhombus. Sixth example. In the figure, quadrilateral PQRS and quadrilateral ABCR are two parallelograms. If angle P is equal to 110 degree, then find the measures of all angles of quadrilateral ABCR. We have to find all these angles of quadrilateral ABCR. So first, the given thing is angle P is equal to 110 degree. Therefore, that is this angle is SPQ. That is SPQ is equal to 110 degree. Now quadrilateral PQRS is a parallelogram. Therefore, opposite angles of parallelogram are congruent Therefore, angle SPQ is equal to angle SRQ. SPQ is equal to angle SRQ is equal to 110 degree. That is, angle SRQ is equal to angle AR, angle ARC is equal to 110 degree. Now, but quadrilateral, it is given, but quadrilateral ABCR is also a parallelogram. Therefore, here also opposite angles are. Therefore, angle ABC is equal to angle ARC, which is equal to 110 degree. That is opposite angles of parallelogram ABCR are congruent. They are opposite angle, so it is a parallelogram, so opposite angles are equal. Now you have to find angle ABAR. Now angle ABC and angle BAR are adjacent angles. Now adjacent angles of parallelogram are supplementary. That is, sum of the measures of adjacent angles is 180 degree. So major angle ABC plus angle BAR is equal to 180 degree. Now ABC is equal to 110 degree. Therefore, 110 plus angle BAR is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, angle BAR is equal to 180 minus 110, which is equal to 70 degree. So angle BAR is 70 degree. Again, BCR and angle BAR opposite angles of parallelogram ABRC. So they are equal. So this is 70. So this is also BCR is also 70. So BAR is 70. Therefore, but opposite angles of parallelogram are congruent, they are equal. Therefore, angle BCR is equal to angle BAR is equal to 70 degree.